Live. Welcome to RobMotive Monday. Let's get things adjusted a little bit here. There we go. Oop, nope. Oh, I think that's good. Right in the center. Welcome to RobMotive Monday Live. I hope you're all having a fantastical Monday. Let me move the mic a little bit closer. How's the sound this evening? I hope it's coming through well. I don't know. So anyway, it is Monday, another Monday. It's hot outside, supposed to rain here forever now. I don't know. Like every day it's supposed to rain. But so far, we'll say today, it's just been cloudy all day long. We have not had any rain. So that's a good thing. Early on, let's get the announcements out of the way here. There will be a little pre-giveaway sneak peek coming for anybody that's on here. The giveaway will be starting tomorrow at 8 a.m. The video will go out that announces what this new giveaway is going to be. But let's do some announcements. First of all, I do have two other channels. If you haven't checked them out, we have RobMotive Tundra. That's right, RobMotive Tundra. All about my quest and news and information and stuff, whatever's leaked or comes out about this new redesigned Tundra that's coming. Also, RobMotive JT about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Check them out. I would appreciate it if you'd subscribe. That'd be really cool, particularly on the Tundra channel. I mean, why not? Also, some discount codes for you guys, and one of them is going to be involving this giveaway that's going to be starting up tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. I'll get into that in a few minutes. But we have discount code RobMotive, just RobMotive. That's for free shipping from Headlight Revolution. We have discount code RobMotive 10 for 10% off over at Tough Skins. Just did a little Tough Skins addition to the Tacoma not too long ago. Also, I received something new in the mail today. It will be it is a mod. I guess I'll call it a mod for the Jeep Gladiator. So if you're not a member of the Jeep Gladiator channel or a subscriber, please go over and subscribe there. That's going to be coming too. And then we have discount code RobMotive for, I think it's 5% off. All of these are in the description below the live stream. But 5% off over at 3B Makers. Those folks make all kinds of 3D printed parts and stuff for the Toyota Tacoma. Some cool stuff over there, like those little holders. If you're running the OEM grill, you can buy those little holders to put lights in the grill. Pretty darn cool. And we have discount RobMotive for 5% off over at Sparks Parts. They have all kinds of parts and stuff for any Toyota, really. I use them for the Tacoma and, of course, my Tundra, but you can get some pretty cool stuff over there as well. So check those out. If you want anything, get it. If you don't, hey, man, it's up to you. It's your money. Let's see. We've got a few comments on here so far. We have Automan Dan says, hey, Rob. Dan, how you doing there, buddy? Victor Garcia says, hey, Rob, with a triple thumbs up. Thank you very much, Victor. Good to see you. Tana, what's up, Tana? How you doing? Tana says, hey, Rob. Chad Cronat says, howdy. Rob, what's up, man? Just hanging out, seeing what you folks are doing out there in internet land, in tube land. Mr. G's Garage. Hello, all. Mister, how you doing? El Splendor, howdy. Rob, El Splendor, how are you this evening? Good to have you here. Automan Dan says, oh gosh, 102 degrees in Idaho. Yeah, I've heard it's a little warm out your way, man. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? I had an idea. I figure that if all the folks out there in these high heat areas opened their doors and let the air-conditioned air out, maybe it would cool it down for everybody else. I'm just saying, I don't know if it would work, and I would highly recommend that you not do that. But if you want to try, I'm saying it's why not? Maybe it'll work. John Bailey says, hey, Rob, happy Monday, LOL. We got to stretch the Tacoma's legs up to Lake Texoma, and back for a striper. I got to look more closely at the comments. For a striper fishing trip. The striper is a type of fish, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a big fisherman, but I think I've heard of that. We had a blast and caught some fish. The ride up and back was awesome. That's good to hear. You got to get out there, stretch the legs on the Tacoma, put it through its paces, make it work a little bit. Kathy says, good afternoon, Rob. Kathy, how are you? Good to have you here this evening. Justin Schultz says, hey, bro, missed you last week. It's been crazy up my way. Justin, how you doing there, buddy? I hope crazy means you're getting lots of work, making lots of money, having lots of fun, not crazy in the bad way, you know. Time for a little sip of Gold Peak Sweet Tea. Still not sponsored. Here we go. Speaking of the gold tea, you know, I don't know what it is down here, but I was on a hunt for some Gold Peak Sweet Tea earlier in the week. I went to 2 stores. Wow. 2 stores, and they were both out of Gold Peak Sweet Tea. So I got to think that either both of those stores are doing a horrible job managing inventory, or it is just that popular here. I don't know. And you know what I think? It's the best tasting sweet tea on the market. It's basically a bottle of sugar with some brown food coloring. I mean, you know, it does have a tea taste and lots of good caffeine in it to keep you awake. But yeah, I couldn't find it. Finally, yesterday, Sunday, they must have got a shipment in. I went to the Walmart's, Wally World, and they had several packets of Gold Peak Sweet Tea. Still not sponsored. Anyway, that's my Gold Peak Sweet Tea story. See, I'm going to keep plugging them until they contact me to sponsor me. That's what I'm doing, because I really do love their product. You know, I wouldn't talk about it if I didn't like it. You know. Okay, where was I? Automan Dan says, "No way, Rob." Oh, and don't forget to include your car too, Dan. I mean, it's important you get as much air conditioning out into the environment as you can. Just leave it run. It'll be all right. Automan Dan says, Rob, such a dirty mind. It was a faux pas, man. The dirty mind comes from those who interpret things. I'm just saying. PJ Cabayas. Hey, Rob. All is well. That's good to hear. 114. Oh, my God. Here we're in Oregon. Feels like being in a convection oven with the wind also blowing. Oh, man. That's amazing. And I assume that's actual air temperature, not this crazy feels like thing. You know, I saw somebody the other day, they were talking about just that. They said, you know, you get these forecasts, the weather guys come on, and they tell you what it feels like outside. It's 94 degrees and it feels like 115. And I'm like, and he said this, if it feels like 115, then why isn't it 115? I mean, it just doesn't make sense, right? I don't know. It's crazy. But that's what they say. I don't know. I don't know what it feels like here today. I just know it feels hot and humid, but not 114. I can tell you that. Sheesh. Terrence Tatum says, hello, Rob. Starting early today. No, it's 5:10 actually. I'm not early. Automan Dan says, I'm waiting to start my new job. You have another new job? You've had more jobs. I would hate to see you at tax time. You must be struggling trying to put all these W-2s together to file your taxes. What are you going to be doing? Country Taco says, howdy, Rob. So glad it's RobMotive Monday. Best way to start the week. Hey, I appreciate that. And thank you for being here. You are awesome. Let's see. Justin Schultz says, a little bit of both. Going to be on the road for the next few weekends, doing conventions and just getting ready to be away from the shop for a bit. Plus, as you know, these vehicles keep me very busy. Yeah, I know. And why are you selling the vet? That's what I want to know. Why are you selling the vet? Automan Dan says, no, Rob, sweet tea is running out. I've been having problems finding Arizona sweet tea. Do you think it's due to the chip shortage? You know, if you listen to some people out there, they put chips in everything so they can track everything we do. Do you think that's what it is? Because of the chip shortage, they're not able to put out as much sweet tea as they normally would? I don't know. Wait a minute. We have a super chat from Brady, $1.99. Brady, thank you very much. Brady says, hi, Rob, hashtag Taco Nation. Awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's a sweet tea and some fries for me right there at the McDonald's. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Let's see. A little bit of both. Automatic Dance is no sweet tea. Juan says, howdy, Rob. Juan, how you doing? And speaking of Juan struck a memory. I had a memory. So I'm going to talk about it right now. I just wanted to say something. On the channel, you guys that comment and leave links, you may have noticed that when you leave a link, it doesn't show up. There's a reason for that. And I'm not directing this at Juan. And how it came up and why Juan made me think of it. There's a product to shorten the length of the satellite receiver or antenna on the Tacoma because he was trying to help me with my new roof rack that won't go across it, right? So he sent a link. I asked him, go ahead and send the link. And I knew that if he sent the link, what was going to happen. And what was going to happen is that link was going to go into a different spot that says blocked or held for review. That's what it says. Because I can set my channel up so that links are not allowed in the comment section. Now, there were people asking, and I understand, because Juan had said he sent it, and people were saying, where is it? I don't see it. Where is it? Because it was blocked out. I saw it, and I knew that was going to happen, and that's what I wanted. I wanted it to come so I could check it out, which I did. And the reason, some people just don't understand, I guess. And I get that because they're not YouTubers. But this channel is a G-rated, maybe PG-13 sometimes, but no more than that channel, right? And you know there are people out there who will post up links of things that are beyond R-rated, usually G or X-rated, and I don't want that stuff on the channel. That's why I block links. There are other reasons I do it as well, but that's the primary reason I block links. Unfortunately, I can't leave it open hoping that that won't happen. That means, just like in kindergarten, one person has spoiled it for everybody. So that's why it happens. For anybody that was wondering who may have posted links on my channel before, that's why I do it. Same thing in the Facebook group. I have a Facebook group. It's called Toyota Tacoma Mods and Rigs with RobMotive. That's Toyota Tacoma Mods and Rigs with RobMotive. Please join it. But anyway, I do the same thing there. I don't allow links. I do it for the same reason, because once you do that, all the trolls and all the scumbags out there start posting all this junk on your site. They do it across the board, all over the place. If you go into other forums and other groups and stuff, you'll see all kinds of junk that these people post because they can't help themselves. They're immature little fools, you know. So I block them. I don't allow any, nor do I allow advertisements for other companies or other channels. This is my business, right? It's like, I would liken it to, let's say you own a store and there's a competitor down the road and he thinks that he ought to be able to come into your store and put his products on your shelf for free. And then when people buy those products, he reaps the benefits. Now, he doesn't pay any of the electric bills, the employee costs, the overhead, the computer equipment. He doesn't pay for anything. He just reaps the benefits. That's how I see it when people try to post either companies or other channels on my channel without my permission or without me doing it. It's the same thing. I am not here to promote other channels unless I choose to, or businesses unless we have an arrangement. You know what I'm saying? So it is a business. This is a business, and that's how I would explain it, I guess. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, that was a long story. I know. Let's get on with it here. Where was I? I know I'm behind. Let's see. Mr. G's Garage says, you guys feel like Texas these days, right? I mean, it gets hot down here. Now you know what it's like to live in South Texas. Automan Dan says it's 102, but feels like 122. There's that feels like thing again. If it feels like 122, why isn't it 122? I don't know. I mean, they could say it feels like 30, but it's 90. I don't know. You know, like if you step into a walk-in cooler, who knows? Brady says it's raining a lot in Houston. Yeah, I know. There's a bunch of rain out there. We just, have been spared. We haven't, or I don't know if spared is the right word, but we haven't gotten any here. So I know. Bryce Hall. Hey, friends up north. I hear it's hot up there. I'm in Florida. It's typical here, but we are used to it. If it was minus 20 like you guys get, we would all crawl under a rock, LOL. Yeah, we had some cold weather here last winter. It killed a bunch of trees and plants and stuff. And you may have seen in some of the videos when I shoot out front, you know, the dead fronds on the trees and stuff. That's all because of that cold, freezing weather we had. William Bash, same as wind chill up north. Yeah, there you go, right? Well, it feels like it's minus 50, but it's 30. I don't know. Joel Rodriguez, good evening, Rob. Joel, how you doing? Good to have you here, buddy. Again, Brady, thanks for the $1.99 super chat. I appreciate that. Blue Sox. Let's see. Blue Sox. Where is he? Blue Sox or she? I don't know. Blue Sox says I've had 22 jobs in the last 9 years. Is that too much? LOL. Hey, if you're getting paid, it's never too much. Never too much. Mr. G's Garage says, LOL, chip shortage. That's what it is. They just don't have enough chips to put in Gold Peak sweet tea. Let's see. I'm going to start a rumor here, right? Justin Schultz, and then I jump. Justin Schultz says, I want to get a CTS-V. Still has the same engine, but also 2 more seats so I can take the kiddos with me in it. I kind of figured it was something like that. Got to be able to transport those girls around with you. Automan Dan says, Rob, or rather, remember, Rob, I'm going agency. They pay more. How else am I going to get a pickup and a motorcycle? I don't know. Maybe you become a male escort. I don't know. Low Klondike Outdoors, thumbed up. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Low Klondike. Terrence Tatum says, good decision on those links. Yeah, you have to. I mean, you know, unless I just want a free-for-all, you know, and it affects income too. I mean, you know, YouTube looks at all this stuff. And if you're putting garbage or allowing garbage out there, it can affect whether they get behind your videos or not. And you want them behind your videos. So Automan Dan says, PG-13, Rob. I don't know. Some of the comments I've seen are borderline R-rated. You must be a saint because I don't know what you're talking about. Terrence Tatum says, thumbed up. Thank you, Terrence. Appreciate that, buddy. Automan Dan says, that makes sense. Makes sense to me. CP 1648 says, what's up, Rob? Hey, just hanging out with you guys. How are you? Let's see. PG Kamayas. What do you think of 2021 Broncos? Seen a couple of new vids here in YouTube. Looks like good rigs. Especially the short wheelbase 2-door one with the Sasquatch patch. I've only seen about 3 or 4 of them around here. And I got to say, the 3 or 4 Broncos that I've seen didn't do anything for me. They're nothing that I would want to get. So I don't know. I know all versions are not out yet, nor have I seen all versions. So I really don't know. Bryce Hall, he peaced and smiled. You know, one of these deals. Automan Dan says, rain in Houston, please send some of that our way. We could use it. I know. They need to like redirect it up there, right? Automan Dan, I read. Joel Rodriguez, where's your better half tonight, my friend? I don't know. Let's see. Jen G. Hey, Jen, how are you? Jen says, howdy from El Paso, Texas. It's a balmy 77 degrees here today. Also raining. It's rained and hailed on my new Tacoma. Luckily, only small hail. Well, that sucks. Was this all today? Ryan DeBeer. I think it's DeBeer. I'm going with DeBeer. They're double dipping with the chip shortage. That's right. You see? Terrence Tatum says chip shortage. Oh no. How are we doing on salsa? I've never eaten a chip dipped in salsa. I couldn't tell you. Justin Schultz says, speaking about the kiddos, my youngest, Summer, drew a pic for you. She's working on one for Krista. When she's done, I'll send them out. That is awesome. You tell her thank you, and I can't wait to see them. You can bet they will make their way to the live stream. Thomas Herrera says, hey, Rob, sorry I'm late. Happy Monday. Thomas, I'm just glad you're here at all. Happy Monday to you, and good to have you here, buddy. Ryan says, salsa, pretty spicy. Ang says, what's up, Rob, and all? Oh, my gosh. It is the long-lost Ang. Ang, I got to tell you something. I've been going to your channel and looking for a follow-up video to this Tacoma's Gone thing, and I'm not seeing anything. Now, since you're here, does that mean you got a video up? You got a video coming? What is it? We got to know. I am curious as to what the heck you did. Jen G says, the hail was yesterday, just raining here today. Okay, all right. So not in as much danger as it was yesterday, sitting out there in the wild. Automan Dan says, Rob, I adjust the gas prices in my area. What? $3.55 per gallon. Dear Garsh, that's too much. Gas here today, I believe I saw at $2.75 per gallon. I think. I haven't had to get gas for a couple of days, but that's the same as it was, I think, a couple of days ago when I filled up the Jeep. I think it was the Jeep I filled up. So, yeah, $3.55 is a little bit steep. It's due to that heat up there. They need to charge more for gas so they can pay for air conditioning. Juan says, did you check the antenna mod, Rob? What do you think about it? Yeah, I did. I checked that. And for those of you that don't know, again, I put a roof rack, an OEM roof rack on my Tacoma. Toyota, in all their infinite wisdom, decided to move the satellite antenna, you know, a little shark fin on the back, forward. When they did that, when you put the arm of the roof rack across, it swings out, it contacts the antenna. And if you put any weight on it, it really would contact it. So Juan sent me a link for a, what do you want to call it? A shorter antenna that goes up there. Now, to answer your question, Juan, not digging it. Looks like a heck of a lot of effort, especially for me, who is probably never going to use that roof rack. I think it's a good idea, but you even have to drill a hole, I think, in the top of your truck. It was just too much. And it's like 200 and some bucks. I mean, there's just nothing positive about it for me. But I do think it's a good solution for those that are looking for a streamlined antenna so they can utilize that rack or maybe a different rack. By the way, I'm curious, did you do it with yours or not? Maybe you didn't even have a need. Let's see. Low Klondike Outdoors says, did you sail the Tacoma on? Well, that's what he said. He said that somewhere. I don't think I'm scooping him. I think he said that somewhere. Brady said, and I have a guess, and I know nothing about this. But my guess for Ang is he's going to get a Tundra, and maybe he already has, because he said that he's a big fan of the Tundra. That's my unknowledgeable, no knowledge guess. I don't know what Ang has done. Brady says $2.59 per gallon in Baytown. Well, you got us beat. That's pretty good. Jen G says, Ang, did you sell your truck or not? You just left us hanging, LOL. I know. For like 2 weeks, Ang has been silent, at least on the YouTube. I don't know. Ang says, video coming, yes. Tried to record today and was not a success. LOL, just got my wisdom teeth pulled, so got to heal, then I'll post Friday. Oh, well, that does make it kind of difficult to talk or function. I remember I had all four of mine done at the same time. And then we were in a card club, euchre, a big euchre fan here, right? So we were in a euchre club. I had my wisdom teeth pulled that morning, and that night I went and played euchre. I won't say it was horrible, but it was definitely not the best night I ever had playing euchre. I should have canceled, but I'm a big fan. Kevin Kokos says, howdy, Rob. Cool day in Vegas today, only 108. That's nothing. You should be up in Utah where it feels like 122. I don't know. Mark says, do you think some car dealers are keeping lots empty, keeping cars on an off-site warehouse to charge more for them? Will I say that none of them are doing that? No. Do I think that's a widespread thing? No, I don't. Car dealers are in business to sell cars, not to try to get as much as they can out of one car, you know? So no, I don't think that's a widespread thing. Kathy says, nah, the Bronco is using the escape suspension. Yeah, and it, I'm an aesthetic kind of guy, and I just don't think it looks very good, first of all, let alone its functionality or capability. Automan Dan says, Rob, 275, I'll trade you. Nah, you couldn't have it up there in your 122-degree heat. It would probably spontaneously combust. I don't know. Automan Dan says, the 2020 Wood Ford Bronco. No, that's not a Bronco. That's a Bronco impersonator. Kathy says, 355 a gallon. Blame the feeble old man. Hey, none of that. None of those politics in here. Automan Dan says, so they're putting microchips in their sweet tea. Okay, I'm swearing off sweet tea then. It's in everything. If you believe all the conspiracists, I know now I'm talking. If you believe all the conspiracists out there, it's in the air. You can't avoid it. It's in the water. It's in the oxygen. It's everywhere. I don't personally believe that myself. Let's see. Tana Bailey says, Rob, did your mom slip with the clippers again? No, I actually did this one myself. What do you think? As hot as it gets down here in the summer, I've just decided that, I'm outside, I'm working. Anything I can do to reduce heat, I do it. Although the problem with having hair this short, first is my misshapen head, I guess, although I don't think it's too bad. And then I have a scab or cut or something up here because, it seems like I hit my head every time I do anything. But the problem with it is you have nothing to catch the sweat. So when you're sweating, it just runs off. So then I get to wear the old famous headband. But anyway, I think he came out pretty good. It's pretty hard to screw up a haircut like this, I mean, you put it on one setting and just like a lawnmower. Let's see. Joel Rodriguez says, we're at $3 a gallon up here in Connecticut. Well, that's 25 cents more per gallon than we're at here. Automan Dan says, Kathy, I do. I think Automan Dan just got married. Did we just have a marriage here?
That was easy.
What can I say? Bryce Hall says, no politics or I unsubscribe. That's the deal. We're not here for politics. Comments like politically motivated will be removed. Game Rancher says, thanks for the review. Got some Tough Skins trim for my taco because of you. They have a great product. I mean, everything I've ever gotten from Tough Skins fits right, looks good, has been durable. The adhesives that they use, I believe, are all 3M, and it's awesome stuff. The one thing I will caution you on, the adhesives are so good that if you try to take it off, the adhesive is probably going to stick to your truck. So, which isn't a bad thing. You want adhesive to stick. That's the idea, right? Excuse me, but that's cool. Brady says, what year trim did Ang have? I will let Ang answer that question if he's still here. Heath Caps says, Rob, my man. Heath, welcome. Glad you're here. How you doing? Joel Rodriguez says, what's the deal with the Tacomas coming out there in South Texas? Are their dealership parking lots filling up yet? Not last I checked. Last I went, there were, I think, 14 or 16, something like that, Tacomas and all, but I think it was 2 or 3 of them were all base SR trim lines or levels. So I don't know, though. I haven't been out there in a couple weeks, so I'm not sure. Game Ranchers, $3.13 a gallon here in Pennsylvania. Look, Klondike Outdoors says, I have employee discount for all 4 major manufacturers and have been told that dealers are allowing it, usually a few thousand below MSRP. That's good. That's great. Tana Bailey says, Rob, it looks great, and I totally understand. I go shorter every time. Hey, I'm telling you, and I love it. I mean, it's so easy to take care of, it feels good too, I like it. I can't keep my hands off myself. Sorry. I know Dan's going to go somewhere with that. Let's see. Where was I? Heath says, my Tacoma got in a wreck this week. So sad. I was parked and someone hit it pulling into the stall next to me. Over $5,000 in damage. Doesn't that make you upset? That's terrible. $5,000, and it'll never be the same truck. No matter what, it'll never be the same. I've been there. I know. Terrence Tatum says, I just filled up with mid-grade Where was it? I lost my spot. I just filled up with mid-grade because it was cheaper than regular. Really? That's surprising. Ang says, pretty good guess, Rob. Just wanted to stop by for a little and say what's up. I shall catch your next video. Thanks, Ang. Can't wait to hear what's going on with you, bud. And I hope you recover from the tooth removal quickly. Kevin Coco says, what's the deal with black door handles? You talked about them a couple times and nothing since. What gives? Kevin, you got to watch the videos, man. You got to be on the live streams. I have covered that umpteen times, man. I don't know what to tell you. I even talked about it in a video not long ago. Ang says, I had a 2020 Tacoma TRD Sport with some miscellaneous options. There you go. So that's what Ang had. Kathy says Gold Peak is pricey up here. Really, I don't even know. I think it's like $678 for a 6-pack or something here, but I'm not sure. I could be way off on that. Jeff Norris, good evening, peeps. A new 21 Taco TRD off-road owner here. Had it 2 weeks. Love it so far. Jeff, welcome to the live stream and congratulations to you. Let's see. Did you get a stick or an automatic? Kevin says Vegas, $3.75 a gallon. Ooh, that's $1 more per gallon than it is here. Now that's when it starts to get pricey. You know, if you put 10 gallons in and you paid $10 more, you know, I don't really have a problem with these little 10, 20 cent increments, but when it's $1, you just paid $10 more to fill up your tank. That sucks. Jimmy Pham, the new Tundra TRD Pro has a black A-pillar. It's weird. I wish it was color matched. We'll see. Who knows what the final product will be. 124 says, no, I don't have a roof rack. Did see a YouTube video, someone that used it to clear his roof rack on the Taco. Maybe when I do install a roof rack on my Taco, I might need to do the mod. Yeah, it seems pretty involved to me, and it's not cheap. 200 and some bucks. You got to drill a hole and take the headliner out. The last thing I want to mess with in my truck is the headliner. I've seen many a headliner that's half fallen, hanging down, torn, ripped, screwed up. I don't even want to touch that, you know. Automan Dan says, the scary part, I think we're going to hit $4 a gallon before August. Well, that's not good, Dan. You better save up your money. Maybe get a second job. I don't know. Joe Rodriguez says, up here in Connecticut, we cannot find not one new one whatsoever. Every dealership that I've been to so far said we need to order it from the manufacturer. Wow. You're talking about the Tacoma, I assume. I've heard a lot of people are ordering lately, and they're not getting bad lead times for Toyota. Of course, they're not buying manual transmissions like I did when I had my 5-month lead time, but I don't know. I don't think I could order again. Although I've mentioned that with this new Tundra coming, if I get the opportunity, I think I am going to order. And then if something comes in, I'll go ahead and cancel and maybe pick something up off the lot. But whatever it takes to get one, you know. Heath says, Utah's $3.39 a gallon. Wow. Jimmy Pham says, hi, Rob. Hello. Once again, Jimmy. How are you? Jeff Norris says, mine has the automatic transmission and yes, a cash cow, LOL. Added Predator tubes, backflip, MX4, and a few gadgets. Hey, get ready. It doesn't ever stop. I mean, there's always something coming out for the Toyota Tacoma, and you got to do it. I mean, it's the truck calls to you. I know. Brady says, imagine if you had a V8 with a lift on it and gas prices reached $4 a gallon. Sounds like you may be in that predicament yourself. I would say buy a cheap Honda Civic. Ryan DeBeer says $4.30 a gallon in Southern California. DeBauer. Sorry, Ryan DeBauer. I'll try to remember that. I took a stab at it. What could I say? DeBauer. Automan Dan says, you would think with gas prices being so high as they are, people would not be buying pickups and SUVs as much as you would be wrong. Those vehicles are being bought like crazy in my area. Yeah, I think we've gotten to the point where people assume, rightly or wrongly, that gas prices, even if they do go up, are going to drop again. So they're not fearful of it, and they're willing to pay the higher gas prices in the interim. Otherwise, I would agree with you because that's what we've seen in the past. When gas prices go way high, people were selling like crazy, but that doesn't seem to be happening anymore. So I'm not sure. Kevin Coco says, where's Krista? The streams are not the same without her. I don't know. I don't know. Automan Dan says, Rob, where's Krista Motive? I still don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Oh boy, I'm gonna try to get this right. I'm sure I'm gonna screw it up, but it looks like oppose sane. I hope I got it right. Rob, here we go. I don't know. I still don't know. Or no, that's not what he said. I can't read. Let's see. I picked up a 2021 Tacoma off-road with a manual last week. My first Tacoma. Your channel has been awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. First of all, congratulations on the brand new truck and the manual transmission, keeping the manual alive. Glad to help and appreciate you being here. And thank you for watching. Ken Watt says Colorado Springs has number 4. Has what? Has 4 2021, but a lot of used ones. Gotcha. So they have 4 new 2021s and a bunch of used. Jeff Norris says, I ordered mine on the May 10th. Was told late July or August. So May, June, July, August. That's pretty good if you can get it in that time frame. It arrived June 14th. That's really good. Utah here. Wait a minute. Let's see. Totally. Yeah, okay. It arrived June 14th. Utah here. I paid $329 with, you must mean $32.9. I'm not sure what you mean with discounted. Mostly $3.50 a gallon. Oh, we switched to gas. I get it. Mostly $3.50 per gallon or more. Yes, I've watched a few of Rob's videos too. I appreciate that, Jeff, and congratulations. That's a really great delivery, man. Kathy says, I don't blame you for that blocking. I've gone on Twitter and there will be porn. That's the problem. You know, I can't stop it unless I block it. How do you like that? I can't stop it unless I block it. So I just block it. And then I determine what's released, which will never be links. I'll never release links for the reasons I stated. Unless, of course, I put them out. You know, hey, it's my business. Let's see. Heath Cap says, if I could have one, would you have a Gladiator or a Tacoma? You know, people ask me that all the time. It's the Tacoma. It always has to be the Tacoma. The Tacoma is my business, basically. So to get rid of the Tacoma would be like selling my storefront and leaving my products inside. It wouldn't be a very smart move. So it will always be the Tacoma. Plus, I do like the Tacoma. Don't get me wrong. And I like them both for different reasons. So Mr. or Ms., I'm not sure. Sane says, haha, yep, you got it. Oppose Sanes. Wow, I gave it a try. I'm glad I got it. Jimmy Pham says, LOL, can't read. Well, reading is fundamental. You might want to take some classes. I'm just saying. Joe Rodriguez says, yeah, unfortunately, I am talking about the taco, and delivery time frame is a few months. So my wife and I decided to be patient and wait until things get back to normal. That's probably the smart move. You'll get a better deal then. Although, if you're in the market to sell, right now is the best time, I think, ever to sell a used vehicle. So it kind of offsets, you know. Brady says, I want a petty melt with a Dr. Pep and with spicy cat soup on the side. LOL. That sounds absolutely disgusting. I don't like any of that. Now, just a plain hamburger with a bun, I can dig that. Why do I keep fading in and out? Is it because I can't keep my hands from moving? Is that what it is? I don't know what it is. I'm going to try to stay still and see what happens because that's annoying. I won't be able to do it. I want a patty melt. No, I'm sorry. I can't do it. Plain burger, fries, no ketchup, sweet tea. That'll do it. Thomas Herrera, gas prices in my area, Tucson or Tucson, as a lot of people say it. Always rise during the summer months through Labor Day, coincides with summer travel. It's the summer gas flavor. There is a different blend. You have winter gas and summer gas, and we are undoubtedly in the summer gas period right now. Speedster Speedy, I managed to get my Lunar Rock 1500 under MSRP. Congratulations. That is very good. Game Rancher says, are you getting a C8 Vet? Not sure why you ask. I have had a Vet. Am I getting a C8 Vet? No time soon. Speedster Speedy says Tacoma. Yes. I understood what you mean. or meant. Jeff Norris says, owning a 21 RAV4 and 21 Taco, sold off my 07 Corolla, had 350,000 miles on original engines. Wow. Been a Toyota owner for more than 20 years. Well, obviously there's good reason for it, right? Josh McCabe, Rob, what is your favorite thing about the Toyota Tundra? I want one so bad. Haha. Probably the power and the space. Power and space. Love it. Terrence Tatum says Tacoma is popular. Good idea to go with it. Absolutely. I mean, you know, Jimmy Pham, I meant you can't read. I can't read. You said, here we go again. Where is Motive? I don't know. I don't even know if I follow what your meaning is there. Joel Rodriguez says, you're not fading at all on my end. I keep seeing the camera go in and out of focus. You know what I mean? It's like it focuses on something and then I don't know. It's weird. It's very odd, very strange. But I'm glad you guys aren't seeing it. That's good. Automan Dan says, Rob, I saw a 2017 Tacoma extended cab, burnt orange. That would be Inferno, Dan. Inferno. For $34,000, I'm tempted. 2017 Tacoma. Well, how many miles are on it? Stick, automatic, long bed, short bed, probably a longer bed because it has the extended cab. Oh, you didn't. How many miles? I'm curious. Kathy says, sorry, I hurt your feelings, Bryce. It's okay. It's all right. Lewis. I'm going with Lewis. Borges. Man, I tried. Hey, Rob, I just got the TRD lift installed on my Tacoma. Couldn't be happier. In my opinion, they should come like this from the factory. Oh, I agree. Nothing beats a lifted Toyota Tacoma. They are built. They are meant to be lifted. Patrick Healy says, Rob, Motor, and Healy from Maryland. Rob, Motor, and Healy from Maryland. Josh McCabe says, how much for TRD lift, if you don't mind me asking? Terrence Tatum says, is that shiny head causing the focus problem? I never thought of that. It's certainly possible. What do you think? Shinier in some places than others, I might add. Let's see. Brady says, is that new haircut wait a minute. It's that new haircut, Rob. LOL. It's focusing on that shiny head. I never thought of that. You might be right. It might actually be focusing on the shine. I did go short. I actually went 1/16 of an inch. 1/16 because I wanted it short, and man, I love it. I can actually feel the air conditioning circulating. There it goes. You see that? There. I don't know. I can actually feel the air conditioning on my head. It is awesome. There, it did it again. Low Klondike Outdoors says, yep, when you raise your hands, it does. There, that's what I meant. When I do this, yeah, right there from the sides. I'll really confuse it doing that, right? I don't know. It's weird. So it's not my head. It's my hand raising. I guess I need to keep my hands down. Maybe wear a straight jacket or something on here. Maybe I could borrow Dan's. I don't know. Let's see. Ryan says, I want one of those new UFOs that are coming out soon. Yeah, aren't we supposed to have like levitating cars and trucks by now? I mean, the Jetsons had it. Why don't we have it? I don't understand. And the government, you know, they have all these UFOs and things. I mean, certainly, haven't they been able to, you know, reverse engineer all of that technology? Where is my levitating Tacoma? Let's just jump right to that. Let's skip the hybrids and the electrics and, you know, the solar powered and hydrogen, you know, all that stuff. And let's go right to levitating Tacomas. That's what I think we should have. Wine Love. Looks clean and nice. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about, but that's how I'm going to interpret it. Country Taco says, hey, Rob, would you consider making a RobMotive calendar? Just an idea. Well, remember, this is a G-rated experience. So while I appreciate it and I'm flattered that you would, you know, request something like that, it is a G-rated channel. So I don't know. I think I'm blushing. Joe Rodriguez says, Tacomas are the hottest looking midsize trucks overall. No other manufacturers can compete. Oh, I agree with you. I have said many, many times in my videos, live streams everywhere, that the Tacoma is the best looking midsize truck on the road. Arguably the best looking truck on the road, bar none. Let's see. Wine Love says, love my Yoda. Yoda. Yes, me too. It's an awesome truck. Javier, and I always mess this up. Javier Jimenez. Sorry, I tried. Someone just sideswiped my 2020 Voodoo Blue Taco with no insurance. What? Now that is a sin. To sully or disgrace or ruin the side of a Voodoo Blue Tacoma? I don't know. That's something not right. You need to move immediately because apparently the area that you live in is not acceptable. I'm just saying. Brady says my next truck is going to be a Tundra because I need more space than my Taco. Well, you're going to get it. You're going to get it in the Tundra because the Tundra is cavernous inside. It is. There I go. It is one of the things that I miss in not having a full-size truck, a Tundra. So you'll love it, I got to say. Country Taco says, pictures of the truck, LOL. Oh. Now I'm deeply hurt. I don't know how to feel. I'm conflicted. Here I thought you were talking about me. Maybe with the truck, one of those, I could lay across the hood, maybe drape myself across the bed. I'm sorry. I understand, I guess. Would anybody else like to see a calendar of just my Tacoma? Maybe I'd include the red one too. I don't know. The Barcelona red, it looked pretty good. Lil Klondike says, we can't even get electric vehicles right, LOL. Yeah, I know, but the government's got all this tech. They're just waiting to release it to us. They're going to release it to us in piecemeal because there's no way we could have come up with all these things ourselves. I think we give ourselves too much credit. I really do. So it's got to be a third party. Maybe it's us from the future, coming back and giving us this stuff so we can advance quicker than we would have in their time period. I don't know. Let's see. Automate Dan says, long bed, I believe, 20,000 miles, V6 engine, looks brand new. Wow. I would get it, and then I would turn around and resell it because that's a pretty good deal, unless something's wrong with it. I don't know. Maybe it was in a flood. Country Taco, he's sideways laughing. I don't know. I really thought, no, I didn't. I don't know. Anyway, Brady says, laughing my Bart off. Oh no, Rob. I know, right? Brady says you probably break the camera. Now that's not nice. That's not nice at all. I have never broken a camera yet. Not one time that I know of. Let's see. Josh McCabe says, calendar with just Rob in it. See, I knew I would start something there. I'd have to buff up, start working out, jogging around, lose a little weight, get that flat stomach, which I've never had. Maybe I could wear a girdle. I don't know. Maybe it'd be a girdle calendar. What do you think? I don't know. Daniel Walker says, what did Daniel say? Daniel said, my 21 TRD off-road taco bone stock after 2 trips off-roading has made me realize how superior it is to my 1997 runner and making me think about selling it. What? Has made me realize how superior it is. So I'm confused. You're thinking of selling the 97 runner or the 21 Tacoma? I'm a little confused. Josh McCabe says, you are on to something, man. No, I don't think so. Oh, God. Brady says, wear a Voodoo Blue Speedo. Now, nobody wants to see that. I don't even want to see that myself. I don't think I could look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Walker says, yeah, I'm assuming that's how he meant it. That's how I meant it. Terrence Tatum says, any Tacoma mods coming up that we can look forward to? Yes. And I'm so glad you've brought me back to point because I forgot about this. I have a giveaway going to be announced tomorrow morning, and it is a new Tacoma mod, a mod that I have never quite done before as far as the extent of this one. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to show you what it is tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock on the channel. That's Central Standard Time. You can check out the install video and enter the giveaway if you would like. I'm going to tell you in just a minute. Thank you for bringing me back. Joss is laughing. Carlos says, here eating some tacos, al pastor. I don't know what that means. Maybe with your priest, but that would be cool. Daniel Walker, I love the 4Runner, but the taco just goes where you point it. Yeah, especially with that kind of a gap in years. Terrence Tatum says, nobody. Kathy says, I'm sorry, Rob. It's okay, Kathy. I forgive you. I'm not sure what you're sorry for, but Justin Schultz says, you need a tat on that head, LOL. Yeah, right. I do need more, though. I've been thinking I need one here because I'm lopsided. You know, when I walk around, because of the weight of the computer chips that are been injected into my arm, you know, they're in everything. I kind of walk like this, so I need to even things out a bit. Okay, let me tell you what the giveaway is going to be. This comes from Headlight Revolution, by the way, so if you just can't wait, you can use that discount code RobMotive and get your free shipping. But I am putting in license plate LEDs on my Voodoo Blue. Now, I said I've never done this before, sort of. I have put LED bulbs into my 2018 Tacoma, but this is the whole assembly and all, the whole part. It's not a bulb. It's the whole assembly. It goes into from the front. It snaps in. It fits perfectly. It's an awesome product. This is what it is. You can see it right there. Morimoto. They call it a housing, which it really is. It's the housing and the LED all combined. So this is what I'm installing tomorrow. This is a new set. There are two in here. And it's awesome. It's not just a bulb. It's the whole LED panel. And if you're not familiar, Morimoto puts out a lot of really nice stuff. So make sure you check out, make sure you check out the video tomorrow, the install video, and enter to win this pair of Morimoto LED license plate lights. Very cool and shockingly bright, I must say. Let's see. Brady says, get an arm sleeve. I probably would never go that far, only because if I want to hide it for some reason, I don't know why, but I can. I just put a short sleeve shirt on. Maybe you can see the dragon's, tail. That is a tail, right? No, it's not a tail. It's actually what they're standing. I don't even know what it is. It's the symbol. I'm sorry. It's the symbol for Gemini. Duh. Maybe you can see the tail a little bit poking out, but you can't see anything else. Right now, you can't see anything on this arm. So I don't know. And I was also thinking of some kind of a cover-up for this. I don't know how I could incorporate that in a cover-up, though. Justin would probably know a lot more. But I was thinking of some kind of just an all-encompassing cover-up to change this spider tattoo to something else. That's what I was thinking. Let's see. Justin Schultz says, so if we go by Back to the Future standards, we should have had flying cars by 2015. Right? I mean, where are they? The government has them. Down there in that area 51, they're all zooming around. Undercover, of course, underground on levitating golf carts and levitating, like scooters and all that. They're doing that, right? I don't know. Oh boy. Here's one I'm going to try to pronounce. Onias Baccara Medina or Medina. Not sure. I tried. How much will it cost to change the windshield of a Toyota Tacoma 2021? If you're paying for the whole thing out of pocket, I would guess anywhere between $700 and $1,000, something like that. I would guess. I really don't know, to be honest. Automan Dan says, Rob, I don't recommend you pose for pictures on your pickup. People might ask questions. Well, I hope so. It would only be to get attention, Dan. I mean, come on. Uno says, Roberto. Hello, friend. I got to replace my battery in a few. How are you and the queen doing? Well, the king, I am assuming you're calling me that, inferring from your second part there, is doing well. I don't know where she is. I don't know. Uno says, battery to the taco, that is. Yeah, I was thinking your cell phone was going to kick off or something. Terrence Tatum says, awesome, Rob. Thanks for the update, Rob. or awesome. Thanks for the update, Rob. Yeah, we're going to be giving this away. The giveaway starts tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Make sure you watch RobMotive, the channel, the legend, the giveaway. Let's see. Automan Dan says, Rob, I think you've been watching too many sci-fi movies. I do like sci-fi. Brady says, you should visit the Texas Renaissance Festival. It's an awesome place. Where is it? Onias says, thanks so much for your opinion. You're quite welcome. Joel Rodriguez says, how do you feel about the Tacoma Premium Package? Do you think it's worth it? As a modder, any package in hindsight, even for myself, is probably not worth it. Get the things that you can't install yourself and then install the rest yourself. You'll save a ton of money. Unless you don't want to. I mean, if it's worth it, then do what you want to do. It's your money, Carlos Lopez says, what color do you prefer in your new Tundra? Oh, cherry black, if I could get it. Otherwise, I love Calvary blue. I'm sure it won't be an option. I wouldn't do voodoo blue because I already have it. Maybe cement, which I've had before, so probably not. Sand. I like sand. I've never had that. Probably one of those, depending. I don't know what colors are going to be available, and so we shall see. Kathy says, Iowa, $2.99. That's a little bit higher than here. Josh says, Rob, are you going to get a new Tundra? I have a video coming out on the Tundra channel, which, by the way, it's channel plug time. If you haven't checked, I do have another channel. It's RobMotive Tundra. Go figure. Join it. Follow it. Please subscribe to it. And the answer to that question is coming in a video I actually just shot today. Ryan says gasoline engines are World War II technology. I know. Uno says, Rob, I saw some Morimoto headlights that looked so bad arse, but so expensive. I'm thinking of going with Alpharex. Half the price and looks just as bad arse. What do you think? Heck yeah. Why not? If they look good and you like them, why would you pay double the money? Do it. Terrence Tatum says, got to run, Rob. As usual, it's been fun. Terrence, thank you for being here, buddy. I appreciate you. Old School says, just sold my 2020 TRD off-road to the dealer for $2,000 over MSRP. Good deal. Did you get another one? Brady says, it's in Todd. Wait a minute. It's in Todd, Mission, Texas. I know Mission. I don't know Todd. Now I'm just confused. I don't know. Anyway, we've caught up on the comments, so I'm starving. I'm going to go get something to eat. The Gold Peak Sweet Tea, still not sponsored, is about gone. So it is about time for me to bid you all adieu. I appreciate everybody for being here. Remember, there's a giveaway going to start tomorrow. Make sure you watch that video. Drops at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Carlos says, have a good night, Rob. You too, Carlos. Brady says, bye, Rob. Have an awesome meal. Thank you, Brady. Thanks for being on. Victor Garcia, thumbed up. That's it. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'll see you next time on the web. Bye.